Hello, my loves. I trust you're having a beautiful Saturday. I wanted to just chime in because I don't know about you, but I can feel the energies really palpably today. And in fact, it started last night for me, and I'm doing a check in with you guys. Are you feeling this really beautiful energy? So for me, I noticed it last night as I was going to bed. I was first of all quite energized, but got to bed at around 12:30. As I was laying in bed, I started to feel the energy coming through. Now, it felt to me, I could feel it in the 13th chakra, which is like down around the lower dantian, below the belly button. And it was just this really nice, it just felt like waves, waves of joy, waves of love. It's just a beautiful kind of warm humming feeling. And it was playing between, let me just put this up here so I can see you better. It was between that space and then my solar plexus. And both of those, it just felt like an energetic activation, like there was energy building there. And it's very similar to what happened a couple of weeks ago for me when I had that really beautiful um, idle chamber seeding initiation. My God, mind blowing for another conversation. But similarly, where the energy was just, I could feel it in certain parts of my body. Did you notice anything last night? Do you feel anything today? Now, the reason I'm also bringing this up is because today is a 13 day. It's the 13th of September. There is a beautiful energy around the number 13. I won't get into it, but the one thing I did want to bring up is it's kind of similar in a sense to the one, or in some aspects, the nine or the zero, where it's returning to the source. It encompasses all in the one, right? Or the zero, meaning it's complete, the circle. So, what you may be feeling today, I want to bring just some of this stuff to the surface. There's an interesting push and pull between coming into awareness of stuff that you still might want to release, let go of, things that you're done with. If that is the case, great, let those things go. This is a perfect time. And also the pull towards wanting to ground in, anchor in, integrate more fully and more deeply things that you do want to cultivate more of, or just versions of yourself that I do want to be. This is who I want to be. This is how I want to show up. This feels more true to me. This feels more authentic. So there's both sides happening at the same time, which can leave you feeling a little ungrounded, but also not in a bad way. Let me know if that resonates with you. Like, are you feeling that? I'm certainly feeling that. But there's also kind of a spaciousness around the time right now. So if you happen to have time off this weekend, amazing. Enjoy it, swim in that spaciousness, and allow yourself to just start to step into this new identity that you're already feeling. You may have heard me talk about this before, but we are still in eclipse season. So even though there was one eclipse that took place on September 7th, there is another one coming on the 21st, 22nd of September. And even if there wasn't the second one coming, there is still the reverberation, that bleed over residual effect of the first one. But there is the second one coming. So we're kind of in a limbo state, which is a really beautiful place to be right now. So know that if you feel like, I don't want to necessarily focus on the things that I might should focus on, but I'm feeling called to do this or called to do that. Do those things. Trust and know that the things that you may not be focusing on are, they're either in line, or they're getting done, or they're actually not as important as you may think they are right now. So just relax into what it is that is coming up and what you're feeling. If you're noticing something that is a version aspect, something active in you that you no longer want to experience, make it really clear. Like, write it down. If you have a process you work with, that can help you to dismantle those structures, use it. If you don't, simply appreciate it, acknowledge it, thank it, love it. Don't try and push or force things away. Just open up to it, appreciate it, and let it go. Set it free. It is an aspect of you in one way or the other. And forcing is the least effective way to really move these things on, transmute them. So just relax into it, open up to it, thank it, love it, and set it free. And then the parts of you that you want to be more of, that's where you got to put your focus, put your attention there, dream about that, feel into that. Pretend, if you're not there yet fully on what it feels like to be that version of yourself, start playing with it. Start imagining, and then start taking steps. Because that's the other piece with this energy and this 13. Okay, so it's calling us towards the full, complete, authentic expression of who we are. All things taken into account. All these pieces that maybe are not yet fully integrated, it's showing us for moments, even just a glimpse, that this is possible. This is you. So pay attention, notice what comes forward, and grab it. Take a bite. Try it on for size. And then get clarity. If it brings you joy to journal about this stuff, this becoming journey that you're on, do that. If talking about it or recording voice notes for yourself does it, do it. Just whatever it is. But you need to be moving forward. I just did a short live in the Soul Creator community about this very thing. And I wanted to share it with you too, which is whatever you are facing right now or noticing or it's coming into your awareness, we have to keep moving. So take some kind of action towards the thing that you want to embody more. What does that look like? What does it feel like? What parts of your expression or your space doesn't feel like it's jiving with you, that it's not resonant, like it's just like, this is not who I am? Whatever those are, maybe it's your wardrobe. There's something in your wardrobe that's like, that's just not reflecting who I am anymore. We're in the middle of an identity shift. So if you're feeling like you're in the middle of what society would call like a midlife crisis, which is simply just an existential flag, it is simply you coming into awareness that there's more to me that I can be, and you're feeling the call forward. So don't label it as something wrong or something bad. The point is, though, if you're feeling that, identify things that you can do and then start to do something. It doesn't have to be a big step, it doesn't have to be a step that's done perfectly. Just take small steps. So I'll give you an example. One of the things that I did for myself was my space. So we are building a house pretty much from the ground up. Okay. And this space that I use for my studio, my office, has not been finished. I have not had walls, things set up in a way that I feel comfortable, that feels like it reflects at least me more closely. And so over this last week, it's really become apparent. So that feeling of the push and pull between wanting to release and let go and wanting to, on the other side of that stick, embody more, ground more, integrate more. This is part of it, right? My own identity shift. And this is a big expression, is like how I can show up on camera, even if it's just for me. But even being in the space, but also how I'm projecting, right? How I am sharing my own frequency, my signature, my unique signature with the world, which is what you're all doing too, right? How you are expressing. That needs to feel good. It needs to feel resonant with the frequency that's there. So what I did was over several days, not all at once, I started putting my space together. I finally finished some wall space. I reorganized things. I put things in place that were just some of my favorite things. So, this is that weeding out of things that are no longer resonating, things that just aren't matching my vibe right now. Right. So, I have my favorite things here. I still have my sheepskin, which has just been with me so long. My painting, which is one of my favorite things, is just a frequency of that art that is so, so in resonance with me at this time, especially. This piece of furniture, again, it's very grounding. There is a piece of me in that that feels very good. The two horse statues there, horse is one of my spirit animals. And those two horses I actually picked up when I was living on the island of Santorini in Greece. I was there for 2 years. And I brought that back. Actually, if you looked in our space, you'd see I have a lot of horse in here. I have a drum actually that's sitting here waiting to be put up in my background. It's a horse drum. So many different things. I got my crystal bowls over there. I have this lily which has been with me so long. She needs some pruning, but she's blooming, always blooming for me. And I so appreciate her. The crystals over there, my favorite ones, are sitting right there. This drum is actually my partner's drum. Sometimes he'll use this space. We see that there? That's actually a staff. One more favorite thing. That is a tree branch from one of my favorite places when we were living in Muskoka just a year ago. That was a gift to me, I'll say, from the forest, because we went there one day to go for a swim in the water. And we called it the cedar forest because there was a lot of cedar and hemlock there. And right at our swimming spot, somebody had spent a long time whittling this particular branch that would make a perfect staff. It was right where I would normally put my things. And so I went, oh my goodness, thank you. And they left it there. And so that has come with me too, a small reminder, an energetic memento of a place that was very much part of my embodiment journey and the elevation of my own frequency. So all of these things, they felt resonant. They are things that piece by piece, as I put them together, I was creating a structure in this room. And that's what this energy is asking us to do, is to create beauty, create structure, but above all else is create structure that feels resonant with you. And so if you are not already doing something to bring your space, bring yourself, bring your expression into greater resonance with who you feel you are becoming, I invite you now to do that. We are in this beautiful eclipse portal. It is a rebirthing portal, and we are all rebirthing ourselves. We're stepping into a brand new identity. What are you going to do today, this weekend, to bring that new identity into the forefront? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear how you are feeling this time, what you are doing to ground the new and even more true version of you into your physicality. Maybe it's your wardrobe. Are you doing something, getting rid of something that you maybe wear, but it doesn't feel like you? Get rid of it. Let go of it. Give it away. Let somebody else that it feels resonant with enjoy it. What are you doing? And what are you doing to move, to take action? Are you moving your body? That alone is important now. Are you taking steps in the direction of what feels more resonant for you? If you're not, do it. If you are, let me know below. I hope this has been supportive for you, my loves. We're in such a beautiful time, and I really, really appreciate and so enjoy being on this journey with you. And let me know, do you like the changes to my space? I really like it. Feels so good. I have much more to do, but I'm really, really pleased. It just feels so much better. And I want the same for you. So let me know. Let me know what you're doing and have an amazing rest of your day. Sending you so much love.